A struggling economy and the rising costs of tuitions are making private schools less affordable. Valley View's Justin Myers reports on a local school that might close its doors due to financial hardships.
Hundreds of supporters of Daniel Murphy High School in Los Angeles took to the streets to protest the closing of the school by the Archdiocese. Students, parents, and alumni held signs and rallied in downtown's Pershing Square in an effort to revive talks to keep the financially strapped school open. The school's closure would mean the relocation of more than 200 students. Finding a new school means much more than finding a way around a new campus to this Daniel Murphy High student.
Well, for me, it feels like a piece of my body or a piece of my soul is going to be taken away when the school closes, because we see it all as a brotherhood. We all come together when there's something wrong or when there needs to be something done at our school. And so that's what we're doing now. We're trying to come together, trying to keep it open.
The Archdiocese says the school needs to be shut down due to decreasing enrollment. Supporters of the school say that information was withheld from parents and alumni before the announcement of the school's closure. Amen. Wanda Robinson's son will be a senior at Daniel Murphy High next year, and making arrangements for a new school is not ideal for her.
He's been at the school all 3 years, and I think it's going to be a negative impact for him because he's made friends, he's made associates, and he was looking forward to being an alum.
The Archdiocese is not expected to make its decision for some time, but parents and supporters here hope their message today will be heard loud and clear by Cardinal Roger Mahoney.
The Archdiocese has faced financial trouble stemming from lawsuits that allege sexual abuse by members of the church. Parents here say their children should not pay for someone else's mistakes. In Los Angeles, Justin Myers for Valley View News.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been treating seriously ill and injured children for more than a century and is recognized around the nation for its cutting-edge medical care. I visited the hospital this week and learned about the state-of-the-art technology being used.
Welcome to the newest advance in pediatric medicine. For more than a year, InTouch Health RP7 robot has been part of the intensive care unit's medical team. The RP7 robot stands approximately 5 feet tall and features a rotating monitor as the head component affixed with a high-resolution camera. The attending physician operates the robot remotely through a laptop computer fitted with a joystick which controls the robot's movement and camera focus. The RP7 features plug-in ports on the back of the unit for components such as a stethoscope that will allow the physician to hear heart and lung sounds of the patient.
With this new technology, doctors can navigate the corridors here at CHLA to be at the patient's bedside and provide immediate care, even with the doctor miles away.
Medical Director of Telemedicine at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, Dr. Ashraf Abu Zamzam, gave an example how the robot helped immediately following an emergent situation where time was of the essence.
One of our attendings, when she was on, got a panicky call in the middle of the night about a child who was basically having a cardiorespiratory arrest, what's called a code blue. She was able to dial into as soon as she got the page, she was able to even skip the phone call. She dialed right into the robot, and within a minute or so, she was physically at that bedside.
Children's Hospital is the country's first pediatric hospital to remotely manage the pediatric intensive care unit with the aid of wireless remote presence. The hope is to further incorporate the robot into routine practice in the intensive care units at CHLA, with the ultimate goal of providing pediatric expertise in adult facilities, which would allow children to receive care in hospitals in their communities. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, I'm Jim Evans for Valley View News.
Children's Hospital has utilized telemedicine in 5 Southland hospitals thanks to a multi-year grant funded by the L.K. Whittier Foundation.
A new study has found a link between poverty and obesity. Researchers found lower income areas are populated with more overweight kids than average. The study also says communities with public parks nearby registered fewer numbers of overweight kids.
And now over to Mustafa Oberoi with news on a busy week in sports.
Thank you, Jim. Lloyd Carr has retired after 13 years as Michigan's head football coach. Carr led Michigan to 121 wins, 5 Big Ten titles, and 1 national championship. LSU's head man Les Miles, who played and was an assistant coach at Michigan, is the strong favorite to replace Carr at the nation's winningest football program. Michigan finished the season unranked with a disappointing loss to its main rival, Ohio State. The Cal State Northridge women's basketball team lost their home opener to UCLA earlier this month with a score of 81-69. And the Northridge men's soccer team won its season closer over UC Irvine. Lucy Davies has the reports in both games.
Lady Matador scoring was led by junior Whitney Ligon, who had 16 points coming off the bench. Ligon knocked down 2 3-pointers and was 4-4 from the free throw line. Junior Ashley Blake was the team's second leading scorer with 11 points and was also a perfect 4-4 at the free throw line. Blake is hopeful the team will improve every game.
We've improved our record every year. When I got here, we won 10 games, and then last year we improved to more than 10. We're just looking, to improve every season, winning more games,
Junior Tonisha Tatamy finished with 9 points and added 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals for the Matadors. As a transfer from San Antonio College, Tatamy has a positive attitude about the future of the team.
It's because I was a transfer. We won 2 championships back-to-back, so I just want to show the leadership, show that we can win. We can come out and compete with these teams because we're just as good as anybody else.
The first half saw 4 lead changes and 2 tied scores. The Bruins used a 12-0 run at the end of the first half to take a 14-point lead. However, the Matadors outscored the Bruins in the second half, 42-40. The Matador men won their season closer on Friday, 2-1. Midfielder Devin Deldo was the first player to get Northridge on board in the 9th minute. Senior Matt Tracy added the game-winning goal in the 18th minute with a free kick into the far post corner. UC Irvine's only goal came in the 74th minute. The Matadors finished the season on a high note.
Don't get intimidated, no way, because, just because there's guys on this team who are 3-4 years older than them doesn't mean they're any better. You got to come in from day one, just start playing and show the coaches that you can do it.
This year, I guess it seemed like everything that could go wrong would go wrong. We just get unlucky in games, not scoring, and just getting unlucky goals scored on us, and we just weren't that lucky until today.
Head coach Terry DeVia learns from the past and looks positively to the future.
You know what? Everything that we went through this year, as far as off the field stuff, the tragic death of Jay Singh, the immaturity of some of the younger players, and them getting used to the grind of practicing every day and working hard in the classroom, and just holding them accountable. And everybody survived it, and I'm very happy with where the direction our program is going.
The Matadors' record this year was 7-7-6. Quite disappointing, considering 2 seasons ago they went to Sweet 16. Coach Terry hopes that the team will improve with his new prospects coming in. In Northridge, Lucy Davies for Valley View News.
Alex Rodriguez has been named the American League's most valuable player for the 3rd time in his career. Rodriguez led the majors in home runs, RBIs, and runs scored. A-Rod is the 9th player to win the MVP award 3 times or more. Here's a look at this week's scoreboard. Cleveland kicked an overtime field goal, beating Baltimore 33-30. Jacksonville triumphs over San Diego 24-17. Green Bay won their 9th game, beating Carolina 31-17. Jets upset Steelers 19-16. Dallas beat Washington by 5, 28-23. And New England stayed undefeated, beating the Bills 56-10. That's it with sports. Back over to you, Jim.
Thanks, Mustafa. Angelinos are getting a taste of what New Yorkers mark as the beginning of the holiday season. Kelly Price has more.
It is an attraction that has brought delight to many at New York City's Rockefeller Center. Now it's in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. Partnered with the Los Angeles Kings, the city is helping residents glide into the holiday season with an outdoor ice skating rink at historic Pershing Square. The rink offers family entertainment and is open every day through January 21st.
We just like coming down to the city where everybody is and, seeing the people.
The skating rink is just the beginning of events that are lined up for this holiday season.
Here at the park at Pershing Square, they do have daily concerts throughout the week, and on the weekends they have concerts in the evenings for everyone to come and watch and listen to while they're skating. They call this the Rockefeller Center of the West, or the West Coast version of the Rockefeller Center. I've seen the Rockefeller Center. We're a little bit smaller, but the atmosphere is just about the same.
And just in case you aren't sure which coast you're on, the skater's apparel is a telltale sign.
Temperatures around Southern California may peak near the 90s, but that doesn't keep officials from keeping the ice in pristine condition, ready for winter activities that aren't necessarily native to this part of the country.
In downtown Los Angeles, Kelly Price for Valley View News.